to the Mad Spideyverse. I'm Mad Spidey, and thanks for tuning into my channel. Today will be a next installment in my artist series. This will be episode number 5. Today I'll be focusing on one of my favourite artists, especially seeing that he has done quite a few Spidey books. The artist's name is Paulo Siqueira, Brazilian artist who has done, as I said, a lot of Spidey books, Scarlet Spider, Amazing Spidey. He's also done a lot of DC stuff as well, done some Justice League, Birds of Prey. So he's done quite a lot, and he's been around for a while. Extremely super nice guy. I got the chance to meet him a few years back when he came to Australia, and well, that's when I got my first piece. So as I may have mentioned before, we only have 2-day conventions over here, so you got to get in early if you want to get something from the artist, especially a commission, original art, things like that. So of course, being that he's done Spidey books and obviously saying I love my Spidey stuff, I got him to do me traditional Spidey. As you can see, he's basically done Spidey in sort of inks and sort of Copic markers, not colour sort of Copic markers, but sort of your warm and cool sort of greys and things like that. But you can still sort of tell the difference. And then he's done a little tiny bit of background, just quick etching in the back. He did say to me, he goes, I forgot to bring all my tools or my rulers and things like that, that a lot of artists use, especially for, cityscapes and things like that. I said, mate, I don't mind. I love to have something in the background, so it's just not a figure right in the middle of a blank page. But being at a convention, sometimes you can just get what you can get. But as you can see, he's just done some slight little sort of outlines of a sort of cityscape behind there, just to give it some sort of context. So I was very happy to be able to get that. The next piece is actually a page. I'm not necessarily a big page sort of guy. Like, obviously I'd love to, but I always sort of look at sort of pages is, sometimes the ones that I really want are either way too expensive or, they go very quickly. But the next one, as I said, is from Paulo. It's from Scarlet Spider, issue 12.1. So it's one of those weird sort of 0.1 sort of issues, page 11. Now, originally, I saw this on his rep's website. They were having a sale. And I as soon as I saw that it was only a pencil page, and I just thought that just looks awesome. But seeing that Paulo and I sort of, became decent sort of friends and things like that, I actually said to him, I said, mate, any chance that you have the inked version? And he said, well, it's basically I went to the inker to ink over blue lines. He says, I'm more than happy for, a couple extra dollars to ink it himself. Seeing that I know he does really crisp, really clean sort of lines. So he actually inked the page himself. So obviously he's not credited on the book as being the inker, but that does not faze me, because then I look at this more as an original art than a page, because he's actually done everything on it. And as you can see, it's Scarlet Spider there, and he's just surrounded by a whole bunch of ninjas. Me being an old classic, love me old 70s, 80s and 90s sort of old school ninja movies and stuff like that. I thought, yeah, and for the price, I definitely jumped on it straight away. There's the whole page there. So I thought that was pretty awesome. Now my final piece from Paulo will actually be a recreation. I'm not big on recreations, but obviously after the success of those 2 pieces with me, out of the blue, I hadn't spoken to him in a little while, just out of the blue, he just sent me a message saying, "Hey mate, I've done this recreation of a Spidey sort of 2-page splash." He goes, "I was wondering if you're interested in it." And I just looked at it and went, "I know exactly what that's from. Yep, how much is it? Yep, I'll take it." And obviously seeing the original would be, I wouldn't even want to guess, probably, $50, $100, $200,000. I can't remember the exact issue, but this is from the Spider-Man series that was started in the 90s by Todd McFarlane. So obviously there's no way in hell I'll be able to ever afford a Todd McFarlane page, and seeing that he hardly ever sells any pages either. Paulo did the recreation, and I'll have to stand up so I can get the whole thing in there. From the storyline Torment. It was in the first couple of issues. It might have been the first issue or the second issue, I can't quite remember. But it was basically, I'm pretty sure it was a 2-page, double-page spread basically. So as you can see, Paulo's actually done artist, writer, and done all the lettering as well. The other thing you may or may not notice is you see all the crowd down below. You will actually find that with some artists, they will actually put sort of non-Marvel characters or characters that are not supposed to be there. I did find Where's Wally, or sorry for the Americans, Where's Waldo. I found Felix the Cat. I think there's quite a few others in there as well. It's almost, like a Where's Wally, Where's Waldo sort of piece with the crowd. Yeah, apparently some artists will actually do that, especially when it's a massive crowd scene. They will technically, or not technically, but they'll actually put those little tiny Easter egg sort of things in there, either as one of their sort of signature type things, or whether as a goof or whatever like that. But yeah, but sometimes, just have a look at the art a little bit more, in a little bit more depth, and just see if you can notice any of those sort of things. But yeah, anyway, that is the episode for today. Hope to enjoy the rest of your day, and Spidey out.